want to outline 5 practices that you can engage with in minutes every day for 21 days that will result in some significant changes in your happiness. Probably by now you're finding that you're engaging with new habits. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear suggests several strategies for creating tiny changes that lead to significant results. We're going to be discussing 5 approaches that deal specifically with altering the things that we pay attention to on a daily basis. We are wired to look for the negative, and these practices are going to train the brain and train the heart and train the mind to find some positives around us, even in this presence of difficulty.
There are 5 things that you can do every day, and finding space for them some point throughout the day. They only take a couple minutes. And in essence, we're building new habits. So many changes are coming at us so fast, the uncertainties, all of that. This allows us to form new habits. Our physical well-being. So the first one of these is gratitude. And the suggestions on gratitude is to find 3 things every day that you're grateful for, 3 different things, unique things. At the start of each day, recall what they might be. They could be things, people, assets that you're grateful for. The people in your life, the people that tend to be supportive of you, that have contributed to who you are today. There's a lot of ways to approach being grateful for individuals and people. And then write them down. Spend some time with how it is that you're aware of the gratitude that comes with it. The creativity that we have while we're turning toward things that we're grateful for starts to open us up in a particular way. And gratitude practice is shown to not only contribute to our overall emotional well-being and our mental health, but also improves our cardiac health also. The second of these is journaling. Journaling is a lot of research behind it, and a lot of research supports the value of it. No specific way other than to pausing in this particular journal exercise, journaling once a day, maybe toward the end of the day, selecting a 24-hour period and recalling a positive event that happened during that 24-hour period. The activity of recalling is a form of, can't exactly relive it, but we can bring it into awareness along with the goodness that came with it, the positive aspects of it, the joys, the pleasures, the sensations, the emotions, the thoughts that came with it, the people that were involved in it. There's a lot of ways that we can turn toward a positive event and then writing it down, but also paying exquisite attention to deriving a positive meaning from the positive event. Because I experienced this thing, what's it mean to me now? And meaning tends to develop and change and shift throughout the days and months and years as we look back on events. But when we can derive a positive meaning to an event, that also contributes to our emotional and psychological health and our well-being. Then exercise. Some form of exercise. Doesn't have to be intense boot camp style or anything like that. It can be. But letting the body know that it's important, that you're aware of it, being able to focus awareness that your behaviors matter, that you can send signals down to the body and the body will perform for you to its capabilities, and asking it to do something, and it'll be there for you. And that interaction between the mind and the body is an important thing to be able to pay attention to once a day. Again, it doesn't have to be a lot. It could be a simple walk. It could be a run. Right now, gym workouts for many people probably aren't on the table. But being able to do something, letting the body know that it needs to move. Then the fourth aspect of this is meditations. Being able to settle in and turn inward. Some people use prayer, meditation. There's similarities, there's differences between the two. Yoga is a meditative type of a movement exercise, but being able to pause and be with what's here now without judging it. There's many forms of meditation. There's mindfulness meditations, transcendental meditations, guided meditations. There's many different forms of it. But being able to pause for a few minutes every day in a meditative state. It settles the mind and the body and the spirit, starts to keep them connected in an integrated way, the way that they were originally formed. Then the last is acts of kindness. Some suggest random acts of kindness, but very few things in this world are truly random. The invitation here is to select somebody out of your contact list, the old school term for it, out of your Rolodex. Some of us may still have Rolodexes. Picking somebody, maybe starting with somebody that seems relatively safe, or somebody that you haven't seen in a long time, or even selecting someone that was on your gratitude list, and reaching out to them, connecting with them through text, email, telephone call, snail mail, seeing them from a distance, or even if it's somebody within your own household where social distancing isn't in play right now, letting them know that you recall positive things about their influence on your life. Just rinse and repeat. Do this every day for 21 days. The research supports that when we do these types of activities for 21 days, we start to form a new habit, a habit of finding the positives. We are wired to find the negatives. That's what keeps us alive. So when the positives come through us, that's not beneficial to our immediate survival, but it is useful for us in our overall health. So to pause and take time and turn toward the positives, even when the negatives are present, allows us to be able to hold both, that they both do exist at the same time. I wish you well. Wish you all stay free of harm and have the best health that you can have, and that you do find some relief in whatever pain and upsets and sufferings you may be experiencing now or whatever may come your way.
Gratitude. Recall positive events. Exercise. Meditate and pray. Acts of kindness. Do these 5 things every day and be happy.